What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm James.
I'm Shane.
Zakk.
We're back with BoJack Horseman, Season 1, Episode 5. Guys, what happened last time?
I thought we had some hope for BoJack. Yeah, it's kind of early in what I know the show goes on for quite a few seasons.
Right.
For him to change this soon, but I thought we were seeing it.
Well, he's trying to help his roommate.
Yeah.
Supposedly develop his rock opera. He's trying to prove a point to Diane.
Yeah.
That he's not just keeping him there because he's afraid to be alone.
Yeah, and I think he started out trying to be
he did.
a force for positive change.
But at what point did that change?
Diane. I think as soon as he said, "Now I can move out," or I might be able to move out.
Yeah.
He's like, and then I think that's when the gears. But then that plot device I kind of left it because the show did a good job of concealing BoJack's motives.
Yeah. Very good, because I was shocked at the end. I was a little disappointed, like you. I was like, "Damn, BoJack! I thought you had turned the corner." And but we know he didn't turn a corner. I mean, from what we've heard.
At first, I thought he was doing what I used to do, and is you buy something or you get something from somewhere and you just take it to Walmart, and they just give you money for it.
That's what I thought.
Gus Lindemood, one of his buddies, he gets shit out of yard sales and take it back to Walmart. He got banned for taking stuff to Walmart for life.
Really?
Yeah. So I stopped doing it for a while.
Yeah, no, I have heard of people doing that as well. I've heard of people buying pallets. Like, you can buy pallets of fucking returns and shit from Walmart, Amazon and stuff. But people buy pallets and just take it back to Walmart and get the full value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which risky.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm enjoying the show and I'm really enjoying the characters, and I'm wondering when it's going to pick up though.
I mean, pick up. I kind of look at it as Rick and Morty right now, whereas there weren't a lot of plot-driven episodes.
Yeah.
A lot of it's just misadventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this show will, from what the fans have said.
Yeah.
And the characters and how it's kind of leaning with Diane's presence.
I definitely like the characters.
It seems like it's going to take off.
Yeah.
In a certain direction.
Yeah. The end of this episode, though, it did show the receipt under the couch. Yeah. So that kind of leads me to believe that this storyline of this episode might go into another one where he finds the receipt. I don't know.
I thought the receipt was from where he bought the video game.
It was.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's an expensive game.
I don't know if Todd's smart enough to put two and two together. Like, what the fuck is this, BoJack? Why did you buy this game for $100?
Yeah, I mean,
So
I don't know.
See.
We'll see.
Air Bud.
I love Air Bud.
Give me 10 seconds, Diane. This guy's being a total fascist. Diane? This. Oh my god, he's got a gun! Relax, it's a lighter. How much lighter fluid can I take on the plane? And before you answer, remember I'm a celebrity.
We're gonna need a full body cavity search.
Damn, that went fucking sideways.
Who needs health insurance when you've got BoJack Horseman writing a book, huh? How's it coming along?
It's great. I'm pumping out heartfelt anecdotes and witty observations left and right. Don't touch my stuff and don't make a mess. Pick me up at the airport tomorrow, and until then, don't do anything.
Makes you think of Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
I'm gonna have a party.
Well, seal's broken. Might as well enjoy myself.
Lady, here we have the home of a truly dynamic and unique talent. TV's own David Boreanaz. Sounds like we have some.
I would pay $50 US to see where David Boreanaz lives. He's the American Hugh Jackman.
Some guy named David Boreanaz lives here. His imaginary friends are freeloaders invented by communists to rip off welfare. Why don't you do something productive like bang your head against?
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to get you to open up, so I used an old writer's trick called me lying to you.
Yeah? Well, I'm using an old me trick called that hurts my feelings.
I'll just pop in for a quick high and by, then we'll be on our way. 10 minutes, swear to God. We can play with this kaleidoscope I got you at the airport.
What? A kaleidoscope?
Dee came home! Get everybody out! Dee's back! Come in!
Gang, watching the gang. Can't look up to the gang. How you doing?
Damn.
It's a game from '86. You've seen it 100 times.
Look who decided to come home. Queen Dee blesses us with her presence. To what do I owe the honor?
Look, I'm just here to offer my condolences.
Oh, sure.
I don't know what she wants. She wants you here. We all do. Ain't that right, Marty?
Can't look up to the gang.
Besides, we need your help organizing all the funeral stuff. We didn't go to college. We're not smart like you. The ice is melting.
Oh my god, is that Dad? Did someone draw balls on his forehead?
Before we knew he was dead, we just thought he was wicked hungover.
You just go look through David Boreanaz's underwear drawer. Okay, it's in his bedroom.
Oh, Nicholas.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh, am I reading something again?
Is this really what you're doing?
Don't worry, I'm not just gonna sit here batting a ball of yarn around while you do the real work. I want to take your project to the next level. We need to go bigger. Have you thought about attaching Mila Kunis to this thing?
What's the point of getting off the couch anyway? All the jobs are going to immigrants these days.
What do you... We're immigrants.
How do you figure?
We're Vietnamese.
Step off. We're American as fuck.
Yes, I'm looking for Diane. Does anyone here speak English?
Pull over and park the car. Is that the frickin' horse from Horsing Around?
Again, does anyone here speak English?
Oh, no. Hey, Mom, Ben Affleck eats grapes.
We don't eat grapes.
BoJack said he fed Affleck grapes. He was graping it up with the daredevil himself. This is the greatest day of my life.
He's in the movie Daredevil, and it's not one of his
Don't
best.
suppose you
No.
boys would have-
Really would rather not discuss it.
We all took turns writing the letters. Pretended to be the sensitive boy from Cambridge. It was wicked messed up.
Oh my god.
We hired a homeless guy to pretend to be Leo and take him to the homecoming dance.
Yeah, you ain't get it. It's a brother's thing.
Come on, BoJack.
Why you gotta take BoJack?
You're all getting noogies.
Funeral!
Your dad just
Just
laying
laying on the
there.
floor. Maggot and son.
Oh.
Well, he was an
Excellent choice.
Hey, can I suggest
Oh.
Just
loosen up a little?
Fucking
I think you
gross.
should actually
because he's
learn
slime,
from
you know.
brothers.
How did I end up with all this responsibility?
Hey, I'm not screwing around here, small fry. You better make those numbers sing.
I don't think these offshore banks we've been using are 100% legal.
unbelievable.
It's 4 o'clock. I don't think anyone's coming.
Goddamn believable. All those jerkwads had to do was show up.
Yeah, suck it, Gina.
Wait, what? Where is Dad?
We got him chummed. He's in the truck.
You chummed so you could throw his mushy remains on Derek Jeter?
No, not just on Derek Jeter. We're gonna throw it into his fat face.
Yeah, it's that face.
Guys, you got it all wrong. Diane isn't a big shot. She's my ghostwriter. She's writing a book that's not even gonna have her name on it. You think this is how she expected her life to be going at 34? She lives with her rich boyfriend and doesn't pay rent.
What? Diane's a freeloader? Even I pay rent.
BoJack helping?
This isn't looking good, Princess Carolyn. What are we gonna do?
What do you mean, we? Princess Carolyn always lands on her feet.
Mr.
Oh, wow.
I found this letter back at the bar. I think it's for you. But just read it. I think you'll like it.
Dear Diane, it's me, your old pen pal Leo. A lot of people might not appreciate that about you, but I do. Yours forever, Leo. That's the best letter he ever wrote me. The stupid thing is, even now, I still just want them to be proud of me and think I did good. Is that really stupid?
Yep.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. You want those guys to be proud of you?
Thanks, BoJack.
The good news is, your dad can't hurt anyone ever.
Fucking barrel's gonna roll out of there. There you go.
That'd be great if Derek
They had Derek Jeter.
I always have time to look out for my elders, Yankee fan or no.
Is that a barrel of jump?
Told you.
He took him first.
Hey, Berg. I think we have some unfinished business. It seems like life's too short to hold grudges, and thought maybe we could chat. Why don't you give me a call? This is BoJack Horseman, obviously. Oh, who keeps calling me?
Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion. I like that one quite a bit.
It was
Very
really
good.
Yeah.
Like a Protestant on Christmas. I like that.
Yeah, all right.
He was drinking Pappy Van Winkle. Pappy Van Winkle, if you're not familiar with it, is a very expensive liquor.
Okay.
Like
You had it?
Thousands.
Oh.
So no, I have not had it.
I'm always kind of curious about what something that expensive would taste like.
One day, hopefully, I'll find out. But if not, there's other shit I can drink. So.
Yeah.
As long as it's got a little alcohol in it.
A little.
A lot.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. It was kind of interesting to me to see how overly stereotypical they went with the whole Boston family. I mean, that was like, I don't know if stereotypical is the right word, but the worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing about it is that they were immigrants.
Yeah.
They were all talking like they were like deep Southie.
Yeah.
Like Boston.
Boston
Southie.
people.
Is it
Yeah.
Southie?
Well, in Southie. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Like
what the
part of Boston.
Departed. It's the only reason I know it.
Yeah. Well, and
Very deep.
Dropping yours.
Yeah.
Did you recognize them as a Vietnamese family?
I couldn't tell that they were drawn. Just be drawn that way.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
either.
So now we know where from.
The story.
They reminded me of a comedian from, I think he's from Jersey, but he has got a real thick Jersey accent, of a comedian named Artie Lang. I don't know if you ever heard of Artie Lang before, but real heavy set, kind of honestly look like them, man. And,
Yeah.
Man, if anything, I would have said they'd be like Italian or something. I just didn't see it with
Well,
her.
Artie Lang is Italian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I
Yeah.
just didn't see it with her.
Exactly.
I didn't see it
The
with
mother.
her, and she looks different than them too. So.
Yeah.
I can see it. There's some with the nose and stuff. I don't know. You can
Yeah.
tell that she's supposed to be their sibling, except for Gary.
Yeah. The black sheep of the family.
Oh,
Which,
yeah.
what's funny is they always do a play on words, and it's funny. It's pretty funny. when
Oh,
they do
yeah.
that. I know you haven't really seen it. You haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know if you've seen it at all. Good Will Hunting. So,
Robin Williams?
yeah, Robin Williams is in
Matt
it.
Damon.
Matt Damon, yeah. So one thing about it is he said something about
The apples.
them apples.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
How do you like
He
them
gets the
apples?
girl's number, right?
Yeah, he gets the girl's number. Yeah.
The Departed.
Yeah.
So this really took me to.
I watched this funny ass interview the other day with Matt Damon. He was on, with James Corden, the late night show host.
Yep.
And he would just talk about his accent. What's your favorite accent? He's like, actually, I'm from Boston, so it's actually my favorite accent to do because it's where I'm from. He's like, can you teach me how to do it? And this guy's British.
Right.
And he was like, well, you can't do it without cursing. And he's like, you really can't talk. So he sits there for a minute. He's like, okay. He's like, hey, Ma, is there something downstairs? And so the guy does it. He's awful. But he's actually putting effort. It's hilarious.
Right.
James Corden. He's like, hey, Ma. But he said something interesting. If you say Ma, and then if the thing you're saying after Ma, if the first letter is a vowel, you have to add an R.
If that word was followed by a vowel, you'd have to add an R. So you'd say, is Myra upstairs?
Is Mar upstairs?
Yeah.
So it's hey Mar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like is a pizza here or is a pizza on its way? So is a pizza on its way? He says pizza on its way.
Right.
But if you don't say if the next word doesn't have a vowel, then you just say pizza. It's just kind of weird, isn't it?
I guess, but around here people say Washington. They say they add R's where they don't belong to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just interesting because he just goes right in accent, and it's so fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's a cool accent. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I found it funny, the whole Diane story where the brothers set her up with Leo.
That was a hell of a thing.
Yeah, it reminded me.
Go ahead.
It reminded me of a prank that I played on my cousin growing up, where I convinced her that this boy that she had a very big crush on was madly in love with her.
That's a terrible prank.
It was a vicious prank. I'm very proud of it. But anyway,
I've met her, haven't I?
You met her,
Okay.
and basically, very quickly, we told her that we saw this boy that she was madly in love with at the grocery store, and that he wanted her to call him because he wanted to go out with her on Friday night to a movie. And long story short, we created this whole fucking scheme of love letters and even voicemails, like on the old voicemail, what is it called, answer machine?
Yeah.
Where I called and said, hey, this is so and so, I've liked you for a long time, I'd really like to take you out. Well, it was vicious, but it ended with, and this is where I fucked up, it ended with me at her house, and she somehow got his phone number and literally called him on the phone while I was standing right there and goes, hey, this is Jane Doe. how are you doing, John Doe?
Yeah.
I got your messages from my cousin Jamie, and I think you're cute too, and I'd love to go out with you Friday night. And John Doe was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And she just turned to me and looked at me with this devastated look on her face.
Yeah, that's an awful thing to do, man.
And
I'd be so pissed off.
Chased me down the road, just trying to beat my ass.
Was this before my time?
No, it was around you. I just must have been so proud and ashamed that I never told you. I don't know. It
must have been the baby shame.
Yeah, it must have been the baby shame. You might have been too young.
Yeah.
I think you were probably too young because this happened when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
But she tried to catch up with me, but she couldn't, and she just collapsed in tears on the side of the road. It was...
Yeah, what would you do? What would you do if someone did that to you?
Oh.
I'd hit him. I would... I don't know. If it happened the majority of my life, I would do something worse. Now, I don't know. I might let it go. Might not be worse. But for the most...
If I got a letter with that kind of shit in it, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be met with great skepticism.
Yeah.
You asked me a dumbass question the other day.
Yeah, I did, because it just did not seem real.
Well, it's funny because you're like, hey, you asked about a certain area.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, I don't get the joke.
I know you did.
And you said something, what is what it is. I'm like, and I did what it is. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
This must not be
sometimes you say something, I'm like, gotta know what the hell you were talking about. I
thought that, okay, someone said I was good looking.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what? And the whole premise of it, because Shane has done shit like this before.
I've never done anything like this to you, I don't think I've done what you're like a prank like that or a prank like that.
Okay, but you've gone through great lengths to do things.
I've gone through great lengths to make people think certain things.
That's my point.
Not to you, really.
Just saying.
Okay.
Got it. So, and this happens, and I'm thinking, you know what? That motherfucker is probably fucking with me. I have to be getting fucked with right now.
Yeah.
Someone is fucking me, is what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. So, and I finally just told him about it. He's like, why would you think I'd do that? Like, I don't know. It seems like something you would do.
What? But it would
So you think he put somebody else up to that to tell you
that crossed my mind.
To build your confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Good.
I want your
confidence needs to stay where it's at.
I need your confidence built.
I'm safer there. Okay, I'm in my world, just waiting for November. All right.
Yeah.
It's like the rapture. I'm waiting.
Raptured in vodka and other.
I don't think I'll get vodka when I first come off probation.
What's the first thing you'll grab?
I want to go for something probably top shelf.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go back to the standard. I can get some Jim Beam or some Jack or something, but I don't know.
Are you going to go in the house or are you going to go to a bar?
We got to do it on video the first time.
First time's going to be in here.
Yeah.
The first drink.
We should just do it early in the day, and then we'll go do something, and then we'll vlog it or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. That night there's gonna be a bottle, and me.
Yeah.
It's gonna have your name on it. And I know you've seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right?
Yes.
It's my sister's favorite movie ever.
Great movie.
So when the doors open, we have the person on the bed, like the fake, the blimp, or not the blimp, but
the fake body in the bed.
Yeah, pulls up with the string, and it's set up exactly like Ferris Bueller, and it has a voice recorded message. And I can't. What did Mila Kunis do here?
She had something to do with the guy that they were making the house look out to Bori.
Was that a real actor? The David?
It must be, because he must have something to do with Mila
Kunis.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
I really don't know.
Mila.
What's her name?
Mila Kunis, I think.
But she's the one that was in.
I know who
Book of
she
Eli,
is.
right?
She's good looking,
and she dated Ashton Kutcher for a while.
Book of Eli, right?
Yeah, Book of Eli. Yeah, fucking love it.
That '70s show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys remember Air Bud, the movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched it not too long ago.
Yeah, that movie's great. It's crazy how that dog did a lot of that stuff too.
I don't even know if I've ever seen it all the way through.
Well,
I remember it being a thing.
Yeah, the dog can make foul shots, and you toss in the ball, you can make it, and it's pretty interesting.
My kids love the Air Bud because there's more than one movie now.
I know there's Air Bud Golden Retriever. I guess what's to me the deepest thing. I mean, this episode actually was one of the deepest because it's dealing with family and
death,
and death, obviously. But the idea of the expectations that your family has for you, and your expectations for yourself, and what's more important, what they think of you, or how you value yourself. Yeah, I mean, I think we all want to make our family proud. We want to make our fathers proud. I think for me personally, I would like to make my dad proud. And I've gone through various points where I have made him very proud. And the parts where I, like right now in my life, where he's not that proud. You know what I mean?
How about you, James? Feel the same way about your family?
My family was my raving fan up to a couple years ago when all hell started breaking loose with
the divorce
and all that bullshit. Now that I'm unemployed and in a bad situation, so yeah, I feel like I'm a piece of shit right now. So we'll see how I turn it around, hopefully. But
I mean, there's people in my family who care a lot more about what they think than me, because I've always kind of did what I wanted to do. But now I've gotten older, I actually have a better relationship with my dad.
Yeah. I never thought I really cared what my dad thought per se until recently. But of course I was doing really well, so it was like it wasn't even a concern, right? I was doing really well. I knew my dad was proud of me. Didn't really matter to me. But now that I'm not doing so well, it bothers me.
Yeah.
Thinking that my dad thinks, I gotta give my son $20. That's fucked up. I shouldn't have to give my son $20. So
yeah.
It is what it is, but hopefully we'll turn the story around. But you know what I thought of during this for some reason, I don't know why, is, they said, how Dad this was what how he'd want us to remember us at a bar, watching the fucking Boston Red Sox game. Do you guys desire to have like a funeral like that where everybody comes and mourns your fucking body, or are you more of a just like put me in the fucking ground type situation?
I've said this before and I'll say it again. When I die, I don't want anybody to tell anybody.
Okay.
And I want to just be like, I just vanished. And then that way people can like slowly realize, like, where the fuck is Brooker?
Yeah.
He fucking died.
Yeah, he's dead.
What? You know what's fucked up about that though is the funeral is for the people that are left behind. The healing process.
My daughters then. My daughters can bury me.
Yeah, it's the healing process.
No one else needs to know.
Yeah.
And then that way when, the fucking whoever is asking, whatever.
Yeah, I've always kind of felt the same way.
I know what happened.
I never thought of it in that way though. That, like, don't tell anybody. But I've thought before, like, I don't want the whole fucking shindig. You know what I mean? Just put me in the ground and talk about me. Maybe go out to dinner or something. And
I want people to get together and tell stories and
tell
play
stories.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Get Low. There's a movie called Get Low with Robert Duvall and Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And it's about this guy. It's a hermit.
Mm-hmm.
And they always tell stories about him. And there's all these stories and legends about him because he's a hermit outside of town.
Yeah.
And they all think, I think he plans a funeral for himself. He pays a funeral director and all that other shit. It's the funeral director, or at least the head of it, is Bill Murray.
Okay.
And he pays for his own funeral because he wants to see what people will do at his funeral.
Yeah.
So, because no one really knows him.
Right.
There's a few people.
Tom Sawyer does.
So that's the kind of the idea. That's what you're talking about.
I do kind of wonder what they would say. You know what I mean?
What's in that movie?
There's
Get Low.
Get Low.
They sell it at the funeral home.
They do?
I've noticed it there several times. Yeah.
Jesus,
seriously?
Market cut business they run in there.
I know, but it's a really good movie. It actually is a really good movie.
Let's check it out.
Also, yeah, no, I don't need anybody to tell stories about me. There's nothing good to say.
Yeah, I don't really want to have like an obituary and stuff like that. Weirds me out. Like having an obituary in a newspaper,
yeah,
stuff like that. Like, I don't know, man. Just have a little dinner, whatever, and
it just seems too quaint.
Yeah,
I want to be on my gravestone. Shane Farley died at sea.
But have me burned and put my ashes in a liquor bottle, put it on the fucking mantelpiece.
So you don't want to be remembered. Like you just want to just go.
In all honesty, all perfect honesty, no drama. What is there to fucking remember? My kids will remember me for their memories.
Right.
What else is there?
Yeah. So you don't desire to be talked about 200 years from now.
Why?
What about you, Shane?
I don't know. Depends what they're talking about, I guess.
That's true. You don't want to be remembered. You want to be remembered in a good way 200 years from now.
Yeah, I don't remember it in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like Benedict Arnold.
That's
an act.
Yeah. I often wonder how long it will.
He is. Gary's dead.
No, his family inherited all the children inherit all that shit. He's up there. He's down there with Judas, Brutus, and Cassius. I guarantee it.
My mother's maiden name's Arnold, and they don't give a shit about being any part of the lineage.
Do you think they're related to him?
I don't know.
You never know.
How would you know?
There's a million Arnolds.
I know. That's my point. So there'd have to be a very specific group of people that have traced their lineage. It's like the people that would be related to Hitler.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be personally.
Well, the point is that they probably changed their name.
Yeah.
And they dodged it. I mean, if the British had won the Revolutionary War, they'd be fucking heroes. They'd be loyalist heroes.
The Benedict?
Yeah, even though he was a turncoat.
Yeah, he's a turncoat.
He was a goddamn prima donna.
He was.
that didn't get what he wanted.
Yeah.
He didn't feel he was getting the recognition he deserved, so he flipped sides.
Yeah, I often wonder, like when I hear like people like in our family mention someone that they grew up with that I don't know, like, oh, I wonder, if when I die, when will be the last time my name's uttered? Like, will it be 100 years from now? Like, oh yeah, I once had a cousin or a nephew that had a YouTube channel. His name was Jay. I mean, like, how far? Well, when will I be basically forgotten?
I was wanting to know, like, it'd be funny to be known by a nickname, so that you could be in the room when people are talking about you, but you don't know. And like, oh yeah, I know that guy. He's an asshole.
Well, I'll say this: another great movie. A little bit about this topic, or the beginning of it, was Big Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's about death and your relationship with your family, and what they talk about when you're gone, and how important those stories are. So,
Right.
No, we didn't talk about the episode a lot, but it really made me think.
Well, there's a
For
lot
the
of
characters.
deep, resounding. I mean, I really felt for Diane.
I did, yeah. I thought her brothers were assholes, even though they're funny.
They were funny for the show.
They're funny, yeah, but they're bricks.
they just,
Yeah.
I mean, I really felt for her.
Yeah, I did too.
But I see their point too. They feel abandoned. You know what I mean? They felt
Yeah,
like
but
she
I don't know.
moved
They're
away.
the people who try to make their lives better.
I think
But they're also the kind of people that probably pushed her
they
away.
drove her away, no doubt about
They
it.
definitely did. So it's everyone's guilty, but I guess I feel like they're more guilty because
I would do it.
she's trying to make.
Fuck them.
Yeah, she's trying to make some first.
I'm not. Like, there's different brands of loyalty. It's not just loyalty in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Is I didn't have great family circumstances growing up, and for a long time I didn't talk to any of them. Like 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck them. But
Yeah.
at the same time, now the situation's changed. I've been around some of them more. It's been for the better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I can get it though if your family are still just if there are just a bunch of pieces of shit.
They were like that, yeah.
Why would you want to be around? You don't
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, I felt guilt when I moved to Phoenix, Arizona. I felt guilt from like abandoning my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
and I look at it too, like your kids. I wouldn't abandon. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, of course, yeah.
moving away from them or something.
Mhm.
But with parents and stuff, it can be different.
Mhm.
You can have really
Yeah.
good parents, or you can have really shitty ones that just have never done anything but just drive you fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you just want to stick around to prove something to them, then what are you really living for?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree. No. But yeah, no, like this one. And I really liked it quite a bit. So,
that was really good.
yeah.
I love the whole ring they had going on, the money ring. We didn't really talk about that, how they had the actor. But I mean, we talked a little bit about it, but they made some substantial fucking money. I mean, they had a whole room full of fucking
They did,
cash.
yeah, and now
Princess
he's in
Karen
jail
always lands on it.
Why did they go to jail, though? I don't understand why they went to jail.
because I think that guy was like the guy who they thought owned the house was having
Basically,
an
it was
unlawful.
fraud.
They thought it was fraudulent gathering, so
Yeah.
unlawful gathering, and they're making. And when they walked in a room with a bunch of money, they probably were suspecting even something worse.
Right.
So I guess I'm wondering is that the next episode the stakes will be the status quo will go back to, or will he be in jail and everything else?
I hope he's in jail, because if it's like it never even happens, kind of weird.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think that's it.
That's it.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. If you like what we do, subscribe, send us some Pappy Van Winkle. No, don't, because it's a lot of money. But find us on Instagram and Twitter. And comment, helps some algorithm. And if you don't, you won't.